Good morning. Oh, okay. The waves are looking okay in Delaware, so I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna check the Ocean City, Maryland cameras when they come online. Right now it's 6:30, so they're not quite up yet. I think they come on about 7 or whenever sunrise is. I'm gonna double check those, and then I think I'm gonna go. It's really cold out. It's 23 degrees Fahrenheit, which is, I think that's -14. I'm not sure. It's 9 degrees below freezing. The water is calling, or the forecast on Surfline is calling for a 6'5" wetsuit. I only have a 5'4". I've never actually seen it cold enough in the water to require a 6'5". We'll see how this goes. The water is 39 degrees, 7 degrees above freezing, so pretty cold. I'm gonna bring my boogie boards as well, just in case. Oh, and I got these GoPro batteries. I bought some off of the guy on Facebook Marketplace, so because the batteries die so quickly. So take those with me. Alright, so I got my new surf leash that I just bought from Ho Stevie. And then my pink board. This is going up. And then I'll bring my boogie boards. And try out these. Okay, so I'm gonna use this 5mm 5'4" wetsuit, my winter wetsuit from Billabong. Alright, gonna wear this top, these bottoms underneath my wetsuit. Alright, so I just filled up with diesel. I'm gonna head over to Delaware. It's about 2 hours, 45-minute drive. For those of you that aren't from the US, Delaware is on the eastern coast of America, on the Atlantic Ocean. It's where the current president, Joe Biden, is from. It's a pretty small state, better than Maryland. I have to go across the Bay Bridge, which is this huge bridge that goes between Maryland and Eastern Shore of Maryland. But it goes to the Eastern Shore, which includes Maryland, Virginia, and Delaware. But it's a huge bridge. People have gone off the side of the bridge, semis have, and like fallen. I forget how high the bridge is. It's like at least 100 feet, and they've died. So it's kind of a scary bridge. And one time when my surfing buddy David and I we were heading back from, it was either Maryland or Delaware. His surfboard came loose. His surfboard was on top of mine, his longboard, came loose on the bridge, and there's nowhere to stop. And it was like flapping around. I was like, oh my God. I think we were in my Jeep. Maybe we were in his car. I can't remember. It was so scary. That thing comes off, you know, it could fly through somebody's windshield, kill them or something. Hopefully that won't happen this time. I checked the straps and everything. I rechecked everything before I left the gas station. But this board, the foamy board, for whatever reason, I guess because it's softer, it comes loose a lot more. So anytime I've driven with this thing on, I've had to stop a couple times and readjust it. So it might have to happen. We'll see.
Buy flowers, always show up on time. They always make calls, always on that FaceTime. Something about when they're holding me late at night. It feels good but not right. just wait for the one that's meant for me. 'Cause I know my worth and I know I'm worth it. So until then, just wait. I'll just wait. I know when he comes, he'll be the one. I'm proud to say that's my baby. So until then, they make me smile.
fun. That was probably the most fun I've ever had winter surfing. That was probably the most miserable experience I've ever had putting my crap back into the car. I'm still in my wetsuit. I just spent like 20 minutes trying to get, first of all, back from the beach. That was probably half an hour trying to get back from the beach to the car with the wind, with this board that's like a sail. Trying to put the board in the car. I almost thought I was gonna have to abandon my board. I really did. It kept getting blown. I was trying to put it on top of the car. Kept getting blown off. It got blown across the parking lot. There's an older couple, and then the older man, when he was getting into his car with his wife, shook his head at me. I'm like, excuse you, is this your problem, judgmental boomer? Sorry. Oh my gosh. I finally just looped the straps around the top of the car and just slid the board through as best as I could. I haven't even taken off my wetsuit. It's just, I'm gonna drive over to the outhouse and see if I can get out of the wind. This is too much. Yeah, I'm just gonna change somewhere else where I'm out of the wind. Yeah, I think this is my last winter surf this winter. I'm gonna come back in the summer. Delaware in the summer is nice and freezing. All right, I'm gonna go find something to eat. Nom nom. Some good Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna leave the car running while I eat. Since I don't know if you can eat inside now. They're starting to do away with that, but I'm also still in my wetsuit and in my blue poncho, aka my Smurf uniform, so I don't really want to go in there. It goes down to my knee, or goes past my knees actually. I don't really want to go in there, and I'm in my like Adidas slides, you know, the ones from the 90s. I'll just eat in here. Yum yum. Heading back now. It's gonna be 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'm sure it'll take longer. I don't know why I always want salty food like Chick-fil-A after I go in the salt water. It just tastes so good. I know it's so bad for you, but it's fast, it's clean, it's inexpensive, and their customer service is like on par. 90% of the time, it's just fantastic. They seem to treat their employees pretty good and pay them decently well. And now I'm gonna need to pee again. Just filled up with diesel. We're in, I don't know, Hilton, just outside of it. This is honestly the most miserable trip I've made with a surfboard ever. I keep having to readjust the straps. The foamies are just not very good, or the soft tops are just not very good for transporting. All right, I'm about to cross the Bay Bridge. I think it's 6 miles long. I don't know. I ran here during I did a 10K here, so I guess it is 6 miles. Anyway, the speed limit here is 40, which is really good because it doesn't need to be any faster. I just pulled over and tightened the board again. I mean, it really didn't need to be tightened. It's just, this foam board is a nightmare. There's a sign like a few miles ago saying restrictions for, you can't go over the bridge if you have an empty tractor trailer, semi, whatever, and then something else if you're like an empty bus or something like that. So, hope it goes well. Virginia drivers. Made it home. Yay. Board is still on top. I'm all showered and shampooed. Get all the salt out of my skin. It really dries out your skin. Yeah, so in the water was fun, but that drive to and from was absolutely hellacious, and the wind was the worst I'd ever seen it. I've never experienced problems like that having a board on top of my car. I think I'm done winter surfing for this season, at least. I went twice this year, which is about on par, and I'll just continue to ski this winter instead. Winter surfing on the east, surfing especially is when you're learning is frustrating, and I've been learning for years now. But winter surfing itself is especially frustrating, and yeah, it's a lot of work, especially around here where the waves are not very good. But luckily Everyone at that surf spot was really nice. There was a guy that was surfing closer to the rocks to stay out of his way. I'm a terrible surfer. I don't want to, you know, accidentally hit somebody else. But he was like, no, like, you know, you can come closer, it's fine. But I caught the most waves I ever have in the winter, so that was fun. And the waves were really quite calm compared to what they normally are, so that's a plus. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more terrible videos like this. Hopefully my next one will be a skiing video.